St Germaine Cousin was born in 1579 in a place called Pibric in France to very poor parents. She was a simple and humble girl. However, she was born with a deformed right hand and had a severe disease called scrofulea. Her father was a farmer and her mother died due to a plague when she was only 5 years old. After the death of her mother, St. Germain's father remarried. However, the new wife was disgusted by St. Germain's condition, so she would constantly abuse her and torment her. Soon, St. Germain was thrown out from her own home by her stepmother and was told to sleep on a pile of leaves and twigs in the barn. She was told to look after the family sheep. Even though she was going through many difficulties, she lived each day with joy and thanksgiving, while spending a lot of time in saying the rosary and teaching the village kids about God's love. Even when she didn't have enough food to eat, she would always share with the poor of her village. From her simple faith, she grew in deep faith and strongly trusted God. Every day, she would attend Holy Mass, while leaving her sheep in the care of her guardian angel, who never failed her. She would say to her guardian angel, "This flock is yours to take care until I come back." During this time, the villagers would make fun of her for her strong faith, except the village children who really liked her. God always protected and took care of St. Germain. St. Germain would always have to cross a river when she went to attend Holy Mass, and on the days when the water was high, the river would split into two so that she could pass through. Another incident which happened in her life was when she took extra pieces of bread to give to the poor, which was more than what she was allowed. Her stepmother chased her and took her in front of the whole town to show that she was a thief and that she was stealing from her own house. However, when she was forced to reveal what was in her apron, a bunch of summer flowers came out rather than bread. This happened in the middle of winter. Then St. Germain gave those flowers to her stepmother as an act of forgiveness. But the stepmother refused. The village people started to realize how holy and blessed she was, and they started accepting her. Therefore, her father called her back into their home, but she refused and humbly remained in the barn. St. Germain lived in the barn for 17 years. One morning, in the early summer of 1601, her father found her dead on her bed of leaves. She died at the young age of 22. After 43 years of her death, when a relative of hers had to be buried, her casket was opened, and to everyone's surprise, her body was found incorrupt. Therefore, her corpse was taken into the church to be exhibited. However, a prominent lady of that parish complained to the parish priest about having the corpse in the church. She even threatened to stop giving alms if St. Germain's corpse was still exposed. Finally, the priest complied and removed the casket. Soon afterwards, the prominent lady became ill with a fatal disease. Seeing the condition of his wife, the husband of the prominent lady knelt before the tabernacle and pleaded for St. Germain's intercession. Moments later, St. Germain appeared in spirit to the prominent lady, and she was immediately healed from her disease. St. Germain was beatified on 7th May 1854. Later, she was canonized by Pope Pius IX in 1867. June 15th is her feast day. She is the patron saint of all victims of child abuse.